Gross! I have grossly underestimated your tendencies to procrastinate. I'd say you're a pro at it even.
What? I'm sorry. I just need more pets on Discord.
Whatever, you nefarious child. I need these 3 project plans done in 10 minutes. Your terrible volcano project, your macabre dinner and dip project, and this project you're procrastinating on right now.
O-W-O Hunt. Okay, I need to get this done, but how do I work this Microsoft Project Patent Pending 2016 edition?
Shush yourself and stop being lugubrious, child. I'm here to teach the ways of Microsoft Project Plan. Adding tasks, changing view, adding tasks, sub-projects, adding tasks, summarizing tasks, milestones, and adding tasks.
Who are you?
Mohammed, I'm in your class.
Today we will be going over Microsoft Project. Microsoft Project is a program by Microsoft that allows you to manage and organize tasks, costs, and resources for a project. First thing you will notice when you open the program is the welcome screen. Here we have project templates, and on the left we have a list of your most recent projects. We will start with a blank project. When this opens, you will notice the timeline at the top of the screen. This allows you to put major tasks on the screen in a way that lets you see them. We will go over adding and removing tasks from the timeline shortly. Below this, we have what we call a table, which is on the left. Directly next to it is the Gantt chart. On this chart, you get a visual representation of the start and end times on tasks, as well as assigned resources. There are tasks, summaries, and milestones. First, let's make a summary. Summaries are groups of tasks. When you create a summary, you will note that the tasks below are in a drop-down menu. This menu must be open for the task to be added to the summary. Let us adjust the times and dates on this summary. You will note the gray brackets on the Gantt chart. To add this to the timeline, right-click on the summary and select Add to Timeline. To remove it, you right-click it on the timeline and select Remove from Timeline. Next, we will go over tasks with Mohammed.
All right, so the task we're making today is the brainstorm meeting. First, let's update the date on this. To mark this as 100% done, we will go to the Gantt chart and then drag our cursor across the bar. So once you've done this, the cursor should show a percentage sign on the table. Now we will add more tasks. You will note that each task gets added to the Gantt chart. You can change the color of these bars by right-clicking or double-clicking them, and this will allow a menu to pop up, which will show that the colors have changed. Next, we'll go ahead and add a milestone to these. Milestones are like things you want to note so you can meet this goal. These can be used for many things, especially when it comes to business organization. It's better to have these in your Gantt chart so you can update for certain goals you have in mind. So once we've done that, now you'll notice that you have dates set up and you have even goals that you want to accomplish set up. Now, I'll give it over to Zach, and he'll speak about the predecessors and scheduling conflicts.
If you want to change the dates on your tasks, you can do this by clicking and dragging the box to either change dates or extend the task length. You will note that the bar for the summary is red because of scheduling restriction. We will fix this by dragging the box and putting it back in the range of the summary. Next thing is predecessors. These are what show that a task can start after another task ends. You do this by in the predecessor box, you will put the row number of the task that needs to be complete before the task you are on starts. Since the tutorial could only be done after the research was complete, so in the tutorial predecessor box, we are going to put a number 3 because it corresponds with the research row. Here we see another scheduling issue. You can leave it, but I will fix it. The arrow shows that this is a finish to start link. If you hit respect link, the program will fix any scheduling issues. You can change the order on the predecessors in the links windows accessed through the scheduling group. Next, we will be adding a resource. Grace will go over this.
Resources are people, money, or things that you can use on a project. We are going to add resources to the Make Tutorial task. To do this, we go to the top of the screen and select the Resources tab. After selecting the task we are adding the resources to, we will click the Assign Resources button. This opens the Assign Resources window. If you double-click the blank space, it will open the Resource Information tab. Here we can add a name to our resource and add information like the resource cost and non-working days. Click OK when you fill out the information that you have about this resource. Then exit out of the window. You will note that the resource name will show up on the Gantt chart next to the time block for that task. Now we'll talk about adding projects. To add more projects to the current project that you have, go to the Project tab, select the Sub-Project button, and this will open a window where you can add any old projects to the current one. I will add both my natural disaster and technology projects to this one. You will see how the projects all show up on the table and their summary brackets show up on the Gantt chart. If we expand all of our projects, you will see how the Gantt chart changes to show each task that each project has, including resources and milestones. I hope you can use the basics that we have taught you in your future projects to keep them organized. Thank you for watching our tutorial.
Wow, that was really easy. I can't believe how fast that was.
Gross. It's been 6 months. You're fired.